that chooses top. He'll be taking on Ben Thornton, who's ranked number 14 out of Purdue. Ben's coming off a big win last week. Was it last week or a week before, where he took out Roman Bravo Young from Penn State? So he's on a bit of a roll as well right now. Thornton's out of Wisconsin. He's just a sophomore, but he's 15-4 on the year right now.
Looks like the backpack has his knee wrapped up.
He chose not to go with leg sleeve.
Yeah, he normally is a leg sleeve guy. He didn't want to put it over the tape. Maybe it would have ruined his sleeve, and he's like, the sleeve's too important. I can't damage that. I don't want to get a new one. That's my lucky sleeve. Normally, he's a lead leg single guy, lefty single, where he's trying to control the guy's right wrist, and he'll hit like a little tap and go. And as you see, Ben isn't too dumb. He's controlling Lizak's left arm, which stops him from shooting that lead leg single. Because basically, if Lizak gets his arms locked, he's like 95%.
Yeah.
I mean, finishing. He's a great finisher.
You really don't want him to finish because that means he's on top.
That means he's on top when he's fresh. In the first period, you know, you get those guys that are so good on top, whether it's Lizak, Spencer Lee, Ashnault, you know, that first period when they're strong, you don't want them on top of you. You don't want these guys on top of you anytime, basically, those guys. Now he's fighting. He's got that wrist, and there is that tap, but Thornton was looking for it. These guys study. I mean, it's when you're in the Big Ten, you're coming up that week, you know who you got. You're going to watch tape on him, what he does, and work on actually things. Here it is. Here's what we talked about. He did a little tap, got to this single leg, and now he's normally really good at finishing here. We'll see.
We're going to test your 95% here.
95, yep. And
there he goes.
He's just amazing at it. Super
Thornton
strong.
doing a really good job here controlling that far wrist, and that's what he's going to have to do. It's just a lot. You cannot make a mistake. When Ethan Lizak's on top of you, one mistake and you're giving up 4 points.
If you watch a lot of the guys, they do try to keep that left arm inside where he doesn't, so he can't get a hook with that left arm. I don't know if that left arm is a bionic arm. It might be because it's super strong. And then he pulls.
Right there.
He pulls you across. And then he holds it with his right arm. So he tries to pull with that left arm first.
Count. Man, I thought he might have had a 2 count there, but he's just got the 1 count, so no back points. But righty time is working its way up. Thornton kind of, I think he realized, that was very close to giving up points, and I didn't think I did anything wrong. So he's kind of starting to, he's going to get hit for stalling for the first time now.
And people started doing to this to Lizak last year. It's almost like a freestyle present. I'm going to go to my belly, and I'm going to try to keep my elbows down, and I'm not going to roll. And
if I could get called for stalling twice or 3 times, so be it. And I gave up 1 or 2 points, but I don't give up 4. I don't give up 8. You know, Ethan's going to defer, and that'll put it on Thornton to choose, and he's going to go neutral to start the second. He just doesn't want to be underneath there. 1:09 a riding time for Ethan heading into the second.
Look for Ethan to try to get to that same shot, see if he can get a different setup. Clear Ben's right arm. Oh,
great
and now
shot
nice double. Looking for the scramble here. Can't let him hook that bottom leg. Ethan can't, and that's what Ben's going for. He should just get off to that right leg, that
Ethan's
other
doing
leg.
a good job keeping his feet away, and there he's trying to, just settle on 1. Ethan's got a cross ankle now.
Now he got the cross ankle off, and he hooked. If the ref doesn't break it, Ben should be able to finish this by pushing that ankle off, but he's got near ankle.
Crowd's looking for stalemate, but I don't
coming off. Yep, now he's in trouble.
There's takedown for Ben Thornton, so that's going to tie it up 2-2.
And that is
so Brandon's going to come over here. Just wants to have a conversation about that one. I don't think he felt it maybe was a takedown, but.
Can you have a conversation, or are you supposed to throw the block, or is there no block today?
Well, there is a green block. I was here earlier. We don't have a red block, which Gophers are red today, so we only have the green one.
Is there a challenge, though? Is there a challenge?
We have the ability to, but I don't think Brandon is challenging. It doesn't look like it. He's just so we're just going to take the warning, take the bench warning for coming over to just have a conversation about it. He's okay with that.
Well, he did have the bottom leg hooked. His head popped out, so he's covering the hips. Even though he has an ankle, it doesn't really matter.
No.
I mean, I would say that was 2 points.
I feel like it was a takedown for sure. And Brandon didn't have the best angle at it from that side of the mat. So 46 seconds to go is kind of an important 46 seconds for Ethan. If he can get away.
No riding time right now. There's 45 seconds of riding time. Ethan gets away. Does he go top again, though?
That's gonna, that'll be a decision that Eggum and Zach Sanders are gonna have to make. It looks like right now Ethan's stretched out on bottom. If you do take top, you're gonna have to ride for approximately 52 seconds to get riding time, which would put you back in the lead.
But then if he gets out, it's just the energy.
Any stall call on Thornton on the bottom position too could get you a point. Thornton has been warned for stalling, so it'll be interesting to see. Here we go. And Sanders is saying top.
If you go bottom, he goes to I choose.
He's going to take top. That's where he's good, and I like that. Ethan Lizak's best position, everybody knows it, is top. Put yourself in your best position to win the match.
And to score points.
Yep.
I mean, where can you score points? You can score points on top, you go top. You go score on bottom.
So Thornton trying to sit low out of this, and Ethan's close here to getting some near fall points. Oh, he's really close.
Body away from him a little bit. He likes actually when the guy grabs his foot. He's amazing. Well, he's got the foot differently. He likes when they pull it across, which is just amazing feel in there.
He's trying to drive this almost like a half straight over top here.
Oh, he's clearing a wrist, but now he turned, and then he catches with that right arm.
Count.
Got a 2 count.
Yep. That's going to be 2 near fall for Lizak. Riding time closing in on 50 seconds right now. It's still working its way up. Lizak takes the lead 4-2, 1:16 to go in the match.
It also changes the bottom guy what he's got to do on bottom. Yep. Now he cannot just sit. To win this match, he's got to go get away.
So 59 seconds of riding time, 1:09 to go in the match. Lizak leads 4-2. Thornton's got to be in a hurry now. Now, like you said, he doesn't have that luxury to kind of pick and choose when he tries to get away, which opens up a lot of things for Ethan, too. There's a caution on Ethan Lizak.
Ethan's energy level actually looks pretty good this match. Sometimes he's been out of energy in the third, but right now he's still wrestling pretty hard and looks, his face, his body looks pretty good. Could be just weight, too, getting that under control.
As the season starts to wear on. I mean, we've seen this for the last 2 years with Ethan Lizak, man, that he's a different guy when the calendar starts to turn, especially when the calendar flips to March. He's a completely different guy, and hopefully this is, the kind of that start.
He's the guy you don't want at the NCAA tournament.
No.
Whatever seed you are, you do not want him because he is so dangerous. A 4-pointer is coming at any time.
Thornton's trying to slide out of those hips, but typical backpack form, man. He is always strapped on there. 23 seconds to go. Lizak again pulls him back down.
Trying to cup and cover that right arm because he's hanging on that right side. Now he's got left side, and now he's got out.
Thornton's out with 6 seconds to go. Lizak's got to hold position here. I guess he hasn't been warned for stalling. He just can't give up a takedown. He can take a stall call. And that's going to be it. Time's going to run out. It's going to be a 5-3 win for Ethan Lizak on the count of the near fall points he got in the third period.